If she tells you these 10 things, leave her immediately. In this video, we're going to explore 10 phrases that you should never ignore in a relationship. If someone says these things to you, it might be time to reconsider the relationship. We will also look at how these red flags contradict the teachings of Stoic philosophy and why recognizing them is important for achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. Relationships are complex, but Stoicism can offer us valuable guidance in navigating them. 1. You're too sensitive. Stoicism teaches us the importance of understanding our emotions and reactions. When someone dismisses your feelings by saying you're too sensitive, they're undermining your journey toward emotional resilience. Stoics believe in recognizing and validating our emotions rather than suppressing them. If your feelings are dismissed, it's a red flag that your emotional landscape is not being respected. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." When someone tells you you're too sensitive, they're dismissing your right to feel and process emotions in a healthy way, which contradicts the core tenets of Stoic thinking. 2. It's all your fault. Blame is often misplaced, and Stoicism encourages us to understand that life is full of external events that we cannot control. A partner who constantly blames you for everything is ignoring this fundamental truth. It's a red flag that they may not understand the concept of shared responsibility. A Stoic would recognize that not everything falls within our sphere of influence. We are accountable for our actions, but we must also acknowledge that many factors are beyond our control. Relationships based on blame erode mutual respect and trust, creating disharmony. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." 3. You need to change for me. One of the most common misconceptions in relationships is that change must happen to meet someone else's expectations. Stoicism teaches us to focus on self-improvement for our own growth, not to please others. If a partner demands that you change for them, it reflects insecurity in the relationship. True Stoic practice revolves around self-mastery and inner development, not altering ourselves just to satisfy someone else's desires. Seneca once said, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive." This principle applies to relationships as well. We should not live to please others at the cost of our own growth. 4th, I don't respect your opinions. Respect is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and Stoicism values rational discourse and open dialogue. If your opinions are dismissed or disrespected, it's a sign that deeper issues may be at play. A partner who disrespects your thoughts may not be willing to engage in a meaningful conversation or respect your point of view. Stoicism encourages us to engage in open and respectful discussions, even when we don't agree. As Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we speak." This principle is especially important in relationships, where understanding and respect for each other's opinions are essential for growth. 5. You're not good enough. One of the most damaging things a person can say is that you're not good enough. Stoicism teaches us that our worth is not dependent on external validation, but on our own virtuous actions and thoughts. We are enough as we are, and no one has the right to diminish our sense of self-worth. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." If a partner constantly tells you you're not good enough, they are failing to recognize your inherent value as a person. It's a sign of a toxic mindset that should not be tolerated. 6. I'll leave you if you don't. Ultimatums are one of the most toxic dynamics in relationships. When someone says, "I'll leave you if you don't," they are creating an environment of fear and instability. Stoicism teaches us to live with integrity and not to succumb to coercion or manipulation. Healthy relationships are built on trust, mutual respect, and understanding, not threats. In a Stoic relationship, both partners should feel secure and supported, not controlled by fear of what might happen next. Ultimatums break down the foundation of trust and open communication, which are essential for long-term harmony in any partnership. 7. You're just not a priority. When a partner tells you that you're not a priority, it signifies a lack of respect and commitment. Stoicism teaches that we should prioritize what truly matters, including our personal growth and the well-being of those we love. Relationships should be based on mutual effort and dedication, not on one-sided prioritization. In Stoic philosophy, we recognize that our time and energy are limited, and we should focus on what is most important. If your partner consistently puts you at the bottom of their list, it's a red flag that they are not fully invested in the relationship. 8. You shouldn't be feeling this way. Stoicism acknowledges that emotions are natural and encourages us to understand and process them. When someone tells you that you shouldn't feel a certain way, they are dismissing your emotional experience. A healthy relationship is one where both partners can openly express their feelings without judgment. A Stoic relationship allows for emotional expression as long as it is managed and understood. Suppressing feelings can lead to frustration and resentment, while open communication leads to growth and understanding. 9. You can't be yourself around me. A healthy relationship should allow both partners to be authentic. If someone says you can't be yourself around them, it's a major red flag. Stoicism encourages self-awareness and authenticity, and any relationship that demands you hide your true self is damaging. In a Stoic partnership, both individuals should be able to express themselves fully without fear of judgment or rejection. If this isn't possible, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. 10. You should just accept things the way they are. Finally, if a partner tells you to just accept things the way they are, it can signify a lack of willingness to grow or improve the relationship. Stoicism teaches us that we are responsible for improving our lives and the world around us. If a partner is content with things remaining stagnant or unhealthy, it goes against the principles of growth and self-improvement. Stoics believe in taking control of our circumstances where we can and striving to improve. Accepting things passively when there is room for improvement is not in line with Stoic values. Conclusion. Recognizing these red flags in a relationship is crucial for your mental well-being and personal growth. Stoic philosophy teaches us to maintain inner peace, respect, and self-awareness in all aspects of life, including our relationships. If someone says these 10 things to you, it's important to take a step back and assess whether the relationship is aligned with your values. By practicing Stoicism, we can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships that foster mutual respect and personal growth. Remember, you have the power to shape your own life, and a healthy relationship should enhance your journey, not hinder it. 15. Phrases to avoid in life. We all face challenges, especially in our relationships. A healthy relationship should be based on mutual respect, support, and growth. However, sometimes we find ourselves using phrases that not only hinder our personal development, but also the relationship's growth. Today, let's explore 15 phrases that can negatively impact your relationship and how Stoicism can guide us to handle them better. 1. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? This phrase implies that the other person is not doing enough or not striving for their best. In a relationship, We should be partners in each other's growth, not critics. According to Stoicism, we should support each other in our goals while respecting personal growth. Epicurus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." 2. You're holding me back. In relationships, it's crucial to understand that both partners should be equally supportive. Saying someone is holding you back can be a projection of unresolved personal issues. Stoicism teaches that true partnership means encouraging one another's aspirations while maintaining your own path of growth. 3. You're overreacting. Emotions are a natural part of the human experience. Stoicism teaches us to understand and manage emotions without suppressing them. When someone dismisses your feelings as an overreaction, it's important to acknowledge them rather than invalidate them. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." 4. I'm always right. No one likes to be in a relationship where one person believes they are always correct. This mentality stifles communication and growth. Stoicism teaches intellectual humility, the ability to recognize that we are all students of life, always learning. The more open we are to learning, the better the relationships we create. 5. You'll never find anyone better. This phrase can be manipulative and instill unnecessary fear. Stoicism empowers us to recognize our own value and not let fear dictate our choices. Each individual holds unique worth, and relationships should be about mutual respect, not fear-based tactics. Recognize your value and make decisions based on wisdom, not coercion. 6. You're lucky to have me. While gratitude is important, saying this statement implies a power imbalance in the relationship. Stoicism teaches equality, where both partners should feel equally valued and appreciated. Mutual respect is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and no one should feel inferior or dependent on the other. 7. You can't do anything right. This phrase attacks the other person's self-confidence and can lead to unnecessary negativity. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our strengths and cultivate resilience. Constructive criticism is vital, but persistent negativity only weakens the spirit. As Seneca wisely said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. 8. If you loved me, you would. Using love as leverage to get what you want undermines the very essence of genuine affection. Stoicism teaches us that love should be unconditional, not based on demands or conditions. True love is rooted in mutual respect and understanding, not manipulation. As Marcus Aurelius states, the only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. 9. I don't have time for this. A dismissive attitude toward resolving problems can undermine the foundation of a healthy relationship. Stoicism emphasizes facing challenges head-on with patience and composure. It's essential to address issues calmly and directly, as avoiding them can lead to unresolved tension. As Seneca wisely said, to bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. 10. You're not trying hard enough. This statement can be discouraging and demotivating, especially if it lacks understanding. Stoicism encourages recognizing and appreciating each other's efforts. Striving for improvement should be done with support, not pressure. Constantly pushing someone can lead to burnout and resentment. As Marcus Aurelius advised, perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. 11. You're being too sensitive. This phrase dismisses the other person's feelings and can create unnecessary emotional distance. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge and process our emotions, not suppress them. Emotions are valuable signals that require attention and understanding, not dismissal. Acknowledging the feelings of your partner builds a deeper connection and trust. 12. I don't need to explain myself to you. This phrase can shut down communication and leave the other person feeling unheard. In relationships, communication is key. Stoicism teaches the importance of clarity and openness. It is essential to engage in thoughtful conversations, even when it's challenging. Ensuring both parties feel heard is necessary for mutual understanding and growth. 13. This is your fault. Blaming the other person can create a toxic dynamic where accountability is avoided. Stoicism teaches personal responsibility and the value of self-reflection. In any disagreement, focus on how both parties can learn and grow from the experience rather than pointing fingers. True wisdom lies in recognizing that everyone has room for improvement. 14. You don't care about me. This phrase can be damaging to the bond between two people. Stoicism encourages us to be patient and understanding in times of frustration. Rather than accusing your partner, it's more productive to discuss your needs calmly and collaboratively. Remember, true affection is built on mutual understanding and empathy. 15. I'm not interested anymore. While it's important to express dissatisfaction in relationships, this phrase can be abrupt and harmful. If you're feeling disconnected, Stoicism suggests an honest and reflective conversation. Assess what changes are needed, not in haste, but with patience and foresight. Healthy relationships require ongoing effort and open communication. Conclusion. If you find yourself encountering any of these phrases in your relationship, it's a sign to reassess and step back. Stoicism teaches us that maintaining inner peace and integrity is vital for healthy relationships. A relationship should enrich your life, not diminish your self-worth. Remember to always strive for wisdom, virtue, and courage in everything you do, especially in your relationships. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, always stay stoic.